12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this. TheBoxingVoice.com. Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
What's happening, people?
Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida.
Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit. Stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuss, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amin of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Super Mac, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
In Jesus' name.
Without Chad, ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish, Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida.
Detroit, the Incredible, straight out the ATL. James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
Let's go! I'm ready!
Checking in from Tennessee, it's Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Bo from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Born, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and French fries, breakfast and champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVV, this Coach J-Mac. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C. Y. E.
California.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some.
This is the #1 pound for pound and 2 division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
Mr.
LV Southern, from DC to Stunt City, Bomb Squad.
Brandon Maurice, aka the AJ Trucking, straight out of Cincinnati, baby.
Madbat 100, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Chick Chickarelli, Hollywood, California.
Louis Reyes, Boston, Mass. Yo, drop that SDS shit,
This
son.
message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
The voice of the people. There is no equal. You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. TheBoxingVoice.com.
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBD for life. If you ain't on Patreon, that's because you're stupid.
Good morning, TBV. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. And I'm joined alongside one of the greatest interviewers out there. He's going to be stomping all around the Philadelphia, Houston streets.
Detroit streets, Chicago streets.
Let's go. Ring walk.
What up, champ? Baby? Good morning, man. How are you? You feeling good?
I'm feeling excelente. I actually went to bed early, so I'm ready. Plus, I switched the topics up. You know I wanted to talk about Mike Tyson. They stole my life. And I'm like, damn, that'll bring us some new fans. Because, you know, Mike is iconic. So, you know, casuals, women, everybody know and wants to know about Mike Tyson. But as hardcores, we got some good news today.
Yeah, some positive.
Or yesterday, rather.
Yeah, some positive news came
Very
in last
positive.
night. Shout out to Dan Rayfield, formerly with ESPN.
Shout out, Dan.
And, it seems like November 12th and 19th are the penciled-in dates.
Crazy. Right here in Vegas, champ.
You know it, the one and only place for that fight to take place.
Oh, yeah.
And like I told you, Ness, when you were asking me about concerns, you know, given that Thanksgiving's in November and shit, and I told you, we've had numerous big fights, big fight after big fight the weekend prior to Thanksgiving, and it looks like if it lands on the 19th, it'll be the same thing this year. So really hoping forward to that. And from what I'm being told, it looks like they may even try to do some some promotion with it on the NFL side.
I mean, how do you feel about it only being 2 months out? Right? Isn't it 2 months? Because we're talking
Right now,
September 12th.
Right. October 12th. November 12th.
You're right, 3 months.
So now we're looking at maybe 3 months or 3 months and about a week. So depending on which weekend they choose. So yeah, we have plenty of time. I have no problem with it.
That sounds good, man. That sounds good. Let me go ahead and give these boys and girls, women and children from around the world, just give you the old screen share from Dan Rayfield himself and, the great news for us boxing fans. And this is Dan's verified Instagram where he says, per sources, a deal for Spence Crawford is nearing completion and the fight is penciled in for November 12th or the 19th, likely in Las Vegas, assuming it's finalized. PBC is already looking at undercard possibilities with WBA regular 147-pound titleist Milantis Stenonius likely to appear. #boxing. And I wonder, does he get, or does Boots get his shot? This is not,
I'm being told, Boots,
a Cameron Duncan thing.
I'm being told Boots already has another date. And that Boots will not be on the card is what I'm being told.
Who told you?
Close
Our
sources.
peoples?
Close sources.
Our peoples?
Nah, but close sources told me that. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Obviously, this isn't even official. And, we'll have to see, what takes place. I'm being told that the date Boots has, he'd be main event on the card. So I think it'd be interesting to see how that plays out because it's like against who? You know what I'm saying? It seemed like the Thurman fight was not going to happen. And I was really starting to believe Stenonius is next. When I read that, I reached out to some people and, that's what I was.
I forgot who Stenonius told us his manager. Was his manager Keith Conley? Whoever's his manager, they not playing.
That's it.
On the real. Didn't he just get on the last Earl card?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, he was on that undercard April 16th in Dallas against Butayev.
No, really. Wow. Rashidi Ellis is with Al now. He ain't on his card. Or at least he ain't the first name mentioned to be on the card. Boots not with Al, so he ain't on this card. That's crazy. I like it. Stenoni is getting that shot.
Oh, that's why. Shelly Finkel. That's why.
No wonder.
That's why he's with Shelly. He's with Shelly. Yeah.
Tell the truth. Wow.
And actually, now that I think about it, when I was in Dallas for that Earl fight, I saw Shelly in Dallas. I saw him out there. So, yeah, he's with Shelly Finkel.
That's interesting. No wonder they moving that man like that. And they believe in him. But now it all makes sense why he ain't take the Boots fight.
Why?
Come on, man.
You got to protect him.
Ain't protection, is just, it don't make sense.
No, I hear you.
He's behind you.
Absolutely hear you. But what was your first thoughts, Ness, when you saw the news yesterday
you
from
never
Dan?
sent me those files. I hope you're going to tell me now they never sent them to you.
Okay, actually, hold on. Yeah, because I did hear back, and let me see.
It's all good.
It
just came to me, so I felt like reminding you.
I was asleep, but at 10:30 last night, I was told that they were being uploaded. So,
all right,
yes, sir. So I definitely didn't forget about you, champ. Ain't forget about you. But first thoughts when you saw that the news might break, or the news broke yesterday. Dan Rayfield saying that.
Like I told you, immediately it was like, change the subject.
Change the topic,
let me send this to Jemmy and let him make a thumbnail because this is bigger news for our audience. Not only is this one of the biggest fights in boxing to make, but for this particular audience of TBV and our community, we were waiting for a date so that we could plan an appreciation night, something that we haven't done in over 7 years. If you don't know and you just tuned into the Boxing Voice.
He's exaggerating, but it has been nearly 6.
It hasn't been 7?
Nah. Your last one was actually it ain't even been 6. It'll be 6. No, it ain't even been 6 years.
When was the last one?
Your last one I believe was March of 18.
Nah.
Or early half of 18 in New York.
Nah, it wasn't in 17. When did Keith and Danny fight?
Yeah. Okay, Keith, Danny.
That was March or January 17.
But no, then you did one for. Did you do one for the first Ward Kovalev or the second?
I want to say first.
Okay, so that was
that Wilder was there.
That was November of 16, and then you said
17 was the last. The last one was Danny and Thurman in New York.
Yeah, that was March of 17.
So since then.
Yeah, March of 17.
So 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. I know I'd never been a part of one. Like since you and I met, you have never put on a appreciation night. So
I mean, Border Wars is dope. And the last one was the best because it came the closest to a real fight. It was in a real venue.
That was a Pro Box venue in Plant City, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to you, champ.
So that grew to be something great, but I feel like the appreciation night is the best idea I've ever had. Like,
yeah, I mean,
it looks the best too on video.
I think obviously for me it's hard to speak since I've never been to one, but the idea itself, to me I think is just a better idea than Border Wars simply because it allows everybody an opportunity to participate. You get what I'm saying? So we're looking forward to that, looking forward to hosting the first one. Right now the plan is, regardless of when the Errol and Bud Crawford fight happens, to do it the night before, so that Friday night prior to the fight. So obviously keep an eye out, start, putting those dollars together, planning a November trip to Vegas.
No, it's on. Like, today we talk to Mike, and we can actually have a official answer. Like, I mean, it's always been a yes. It sounds like it's always been a yes to do it here because that alleviates everything.
No, absolutely.
And truly, to do it here is better.
No, I mean, you just
not too far from the strip. What, we're 10 minutes in the strip?
10 minutes at most from the strip, from the airport. You're talking about literally no parking issues.
None.
Like, if you were to do anything,
we might have to charge you parking. That's how many issues there's not.
Like,
I'll let you park on the street.
Literally, if you do anything on the strip, or you're going to encounter, or even close to the strip, you're going to encounter some sort of parking dilemma, some sort of parking issue. So obviously you don't have that. You got your own private venue with a rooftop overlooking the strip. You get what I'm saying? A personalized custom. Like, this is a building that was built, for the individual. So obviously they'll be able to experience a nice facility as well and be able to just interact and mingle with us. Saturday night, there was not a lot of people here, but there was I'd say a nice group of people, maybe 30, 40 people were here, and it still seemed like everybody was spread out. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So I think us getting 200, 250 people in here, 300 people in here, is going to be amazing.
No, I agree, man. This spot just set up properly is going to be amazing. Like, we literally have a whole photo wall, if you didn't notice. All those lights are pointed against the metal wall purposely to show the photography. I think it just has everything. It has the rooftop for my smoking, audience. Which I think that will be reserved for VIPs because we truly don't know the weight restrictions.
Yeah.
Like, yes, we know the Saturday they went up there with quite a few people, but those are the big wigs. So if they go through the roof, it's on them. If we go through the roof, there's probably a bigger conversation to have, But nonetheless, our appreciation night will take place when the sun is setting. So smoking outside will still be great. November is brisk, so bring a hoodie.
See, the beautiful thing about it is at night, but during the day you still could be in shorts and a t-shirt.
Oh, for sure.
So that's the.
But So the advice definitely is
check the weather.
Summer attire during the day, but believe
fall
you me,
attire.
once that night falls, it's getting to 60 or below.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, shit. You might November. Yeah, I don't know. You might see. You November. You might.
You
see
don't know
like
what you might experience, right? Because it's been crazy out here.
You might see like maybe mid 50s, low 50s.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
They literally had floods out here the other day.
Yeah, no,
they were calling them biblical floods out here.
Let me tell you,
it's crazy, man.
Granted, I've only lived here 7 years. This year's been the most interesting year. I know I've jokingly told you, like, bro, you brought all the fucking shitty East Coast weather with you because it's never rained. Now we get in fucking Florida rains during hurricane season. It's never cold. Now it's fucking New Jersey cold this past winter. It's your fault, Ness. I blame you, bro.
All I can do is apologize and hope that the weather changes. You know, what could you do? But I am super excited, man. Now, weren't you predicting the 19th because you said they wouldn't do it on I was about to say Halloween, but Thanksgiving, right?
Well, just history and the records have shown, at least as of late, historically, the bigger fights are done the weekend before. Like in November, it'll be the weekend before Thanksgiving. You know, we seen Canelo go, obviously, like the first weekend, but you know, Canelo Cotto was the weekend before Thanksgiving. There was a couple other fights I mentioned to you that were the weekend. Ward Kovalev was Ward Kovalev 2, or the first one, I'm sorry, was the weekend before Thanksgiving. So you know what I'm saying? There's definitely been big fights the weekend prior, and I just think that it's easier. You know, on Thanksgiving, people traveling, bro. People travel, go see family, spend time. You know, you got these wives that they ain't trying to hit that shit. They ain't trying to, you know, you got to go see the in-laws and all that other shit. So you do it the weekend before. And let me tell you what's so great about the weekend before, Ness. And this is what I hope that PBC capitalizes on in promotion for the fight. Errol is obviously a Dallas, Texas. I know he's born in New York, but you know what I'm saying? He reps Dallas.
A native.
You know, he's a Dallas native. Cowboys fan. Errol is obviously from Nebraska, reps Nebraska, but he's a Green Bay Packers fan.
Get them to like pick each other's teams.
So the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers are the game of the week the Sunday before that, November 19th. Bro, to me, you promote the shit out that. That's in Green Bay. I don't know that you necessarily have them go to Green Bay, but you definitely want to at least highlight that shit, you know, maybe a commercial doing something during the game, because that would be a big, you know, promotion opportunity for the fight.
Brilliant, Danny. Brilliant.
Yo, I don't want him to change, but they've been picking some pretty brutal titles, right? For these shorts. Like, I'm going to have to watch my back on these streets. Look at this other one. Lawrence Cole's a bum-ass ref. Yo, y'all trying to get me shot? What's up with the TBV editing team, man?
I seen that.
I got my mans in Philly telling me I can't come back. Now, probably the referee's about to gangbang on me, man. What's up with y'all? And we not delivering the message at all in a softer, more lighter way.
I just text my man's like, you trying to get in that shot?
Nah, but don't do that, because you know he gotta do what he think is right. So I do want to go ahead and do a quick screen share, right? Actually, we have a couple super chats, but
here's another thing, and this is not you know, nothing that we saw Dan or any Mike Coppins or anybody else put out, right?
Okay.
But I'm being told that the 19th was a preferred date, you know, between the two, between the November 12th and the 19th, that the 19th was a preferred date, and that the venue would be the MGM.
Why you say like disappointed?
Not really disappointed. I would have preferred the T-Mobile, a bigger venue. You know, I think that they do 20,000. I don't think that they limit the fight to 16. I think that they do 20,000.
I mean, you know, it's an MGM because of the site fee, and they're gonna pay more money for the tickets.
Yeah, but they could have paid the site fee for that venue. That's their property.
Maybe that's the only one that was available.
Yeah, that's very true.
T-Mobile being bigger could have another.
Well, another issue with that, it's during hockey season, and that's like the main purpose of that venue. So.
Oh wow, that's an ice hockey ring.
Yes, that was the purpose of it. That was not the purpose, but it was built for that hockey team. You know, obviously they use it for a plethora of other things, like Daddy Yankee coming for the Ultimate World Tour next weekend, and you'll be in Florida. You're not a big Daddy Yankee fan?
Not like Anuel, but he got some hits that I rock with.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, remember you heard me having a debate with my barber, and he made an excellent point. I mean, I don't know
Who's
what
lasted longer.
No, it ain't even that.
Oh.
Like, I don't know none of the dudes I like right now, like the Anuels, the Bad Bunny. Like, I don't know which one of their songs could be a classic. But
like Gasolina was,
like Gasolina or Despacito. My man, he will retire.
Despacito.
See, that's how it's Luis Fonse with him. That's how mainstream it is. Like, he will retire off the royalties for the rest of his life. He's done. He's already retired, but he will live forever. That is the most played song in the world, I think. Maybe Latin, but double check one of those two phrases.
Yeah.
But I got a couple super chats I got to get to. 199 super chat from King, boxing pound for pound. He says, and this is yesterday's after our Untitled that we had with our intern, Micah. He says, King pound for pound boxing. My Vegas trip, I enjoyed Chicas Bonitas the best. So yesterday on Untitled, we happened to be talking about locations
the
you can go to.
T-Mobile Arena is not available on November 12th or 19th.
There you go.
So
they had to take another MGM property. See, MGM probably was like, yo, they probably still outbid everybody else. And then it's like, yo, pick from what we got.
Have you noticed that there is a venue being built near the Strip that just looks like a big-ass sphere? It looks like a big-ass ball.
I absolutely have not noticed.
Okay.
I try not to go to the Strip.
No, I hear you. It's just
I mean, I don't even try. Like, I don't have any business on the Strip, so I'm not there.
We've just drove past it, on the way to Jardín. We just went to Jardín yesterday. Shout out to Jardín. But
oh wow, that's all the way over there.
No. But you know how like you literally on the way back.
You mean like Resorts World?
Close to it. It's close to like.
Do we pass?
It's close to Resorts World and the Wynn, and like it's definitely on that north side of the Strip. But anyway, that is Madison Square Garden property, and that is going to be an 18,000 person venue, right? And
that sounds so small, man. I have to say,
does it sound small?
Sad.
Does it sound small if I tell you that's only 1,000 less than Madison Square Garden?
Yes.
We want a stadium fight.
Hey, thank you, Bo.
I mean, who's doing stadium fights though? That's the thing.
Earl
in Dallas, champ.
Exactly.
Yeah,
this A-side, B-side shit is stupid. Like, why not go back to Dallas and get 70, 80,000 people, bro? And get those $10 and $25 tickets plus the 50s and the 500s and the 1500s.
Because unfortunately, they'll probably make more money selling 16,000 at the MGM Garden.
Yeah, but this is
or
our
MGM Grand
fight.
Garden.
This is what I said about Floyd. This is our fight. You could okay. So explain it to me, because I don't go to other venues. I don't know what he knows. Why do you think they'll still make more at the MGM? Can't we just price the tickets properly at Dallas?
Bro, the site fees. Like, Vegas makes too much money. You got to understand. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Like, when they try to make these fights with these British fighters.
What's wrong with Allegiant Stadium then? I thought they built the stadium. Don't y'all got any other fucking stadiums? 18,000? Do they really think that's the only people that want to come watch this fight?
No, MGM 16.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
Like, I'm for sure certain that more than 16,000 want to come and watch this fight.
Look, man, there was, I'm sure, more than 16,000.
Fucking Tank just broke records in Barclay, man.
I'm pretty sure there was more than 16,000 people that wanted to go to Mayweather Pacquiao.
Hell yeah.
But yet, they still did it at the MGM Grand Arena.
Yeah,
and out of 16,000 seats, what was it? Only 500 tickets went on sale to the public?
And that's cool, Danny, but You're talking about a dude that turned himself into Money May. His persona was about big money, having a lot of it, spending it, being exclusive. That's not Earl. Earl's already established himself as a stadium fighter, as a fighter for the people, as a champion of the people. And Bud sells out in Nebraska. He just sold out wherever the fuck he fought Porter, right?
Mandalay Bay.
Okay.
Which was 12,000.
Okay. It was a sellout, though. That's what they scaled it to. I just don't get it. It's so silly. You leaving money on the floor. I need to get, who can we interview to understand this better?
See, here's the thing, right?
No, don't overlook that question before you move on. Who do you think I need to contact? Who is the person that can explain this to us? Like, why does it make, you said Syfy. That's why. So Jerry Jones he don't think this is a big fight?
I'm sure he does.
He paid all his money for Earl other fights.
Watch this.
This is the big one, Jerry.
Watch this. Right. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. People travel for boxing fights, right? Because typically, with a team.
So now you're gonna tell me Dallas is not enough of an attraction.
It's not. And here's an even bigger issue. Bro, they don't have the fucking hotels in Arlington to house people. You get what I'm saying? Like, when I went out there for Canelo Billy Joe, 73,126,000, an indoor record in the United States for boxing. When I went out there, they didn't even have enough fucking hotels for the media. They had to send them to another hotel like 15 minutes away. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it works for the football games. It works for people come in regardless. I understand that. But for boxing, it's like specific.
So let me ask you, because honestly, it doesn't make sense what you're saying, but maybe it does because Dallas is the home of the Dallas Cowboys. So that is the attraction for the football fan. Maybe. I'm just trying to put myself in your shoes. But to me, an event is an event, and I'm traveling for an event. When I went to see 50, I ain't had to be from Nassau. You understand?
No, you didn't. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, right? You went to Nassau because that's where 50 was at for that stop. You know what I'm saying? That was what was closest to you. You get what I'm saying? That's how it is with a lot of football teams or a lot of sports teams. Not all of them. I understand that. I'm from Chicago. I'm a fan of Chicago, not Vegas. But what I'm saying is, that's your local attraction, bro. When I'm at the crib, we just driving from the house to the stadium. Mm-hmm. Now it's like, fuck, we gotta house, all these thousands and thousands, and I'm not saying that they don't have the rooms in Dallas, because they do, but the stadium's not in Dallas. The stadium's in Arlington. I've stayed in Arlington to go to the stadium.
I like Arlington,
and I've stayed in Dallas to go to the stadium, bro. You stay in downtown Dallas, you're gonna have a half-hour trip plus. In traffic, like it's just
Dallas,
not as convenient. It's just not as convenient.
And
like
Irving.
Here, it's like, okay, cool. Near the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, great. You got Six Flags. Pretty sure the Six Flags there has a water park too. How many things don't you have here, bro? Like, it's just a bigger attraction.
You made the case for it. There is more to do, but
I would be afraid. And because there is more to do, the casinos are going to spend more on that Syfy because they're like, not just are we having the fight here, but all the people are going to be coming in. Obviously, the money being spent, like the casinos are always going to get that site fee. And sometimes we see weird-ass locations for fights. Not mega fights, really, but certain fights like
Minneapolis.
Fucking,
was it Minnesota?
Minneapolis, Minnesota. Macau. Like, why you think Bob was going to Macau?
Yeah, but that was a casino.
I understand.
It speaks for itself.
That they was paying that money. Why was Bob
to get the exposure on the casino?
Why was Bob going to Reno? Because they got casinos and they want that, and they was paying the site fee. So you get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes that money for 16,000 people is just so much greater than for potentially 85,000.
It's the saddest thing in the world that we built this fight. This is our fight, and now we're not allowed to go. We won't afford it. Like, how can I afford a $1,500 ticket?
Well, no, I think it'll be priced accordingly.
Accordingly, bro. Cotto Margarito, like second level of Madison Square, was over $500. Like, what's priced accordingly? Like, what was Mayweather pack? Where was the priced accordingly? Where was the fan discount?
Well, no, that's
if I didn't have a media pass, I wasn't going to Mayweather pack. It was a wrap.
Well, no, and that's what I'm saying, that most people, right, like, you got to compare. When I say price accordingly, I mean, I'm sure it'll be comparable to other big pay-per-view fight. Like, I'm sure it'll be comparable to Canelo Triple G prices.
Yeah, but do you remember the prices that were that we discussed for Wilder Fury tickets, bro? Like, they are overpricing those tickets. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going anywhere. Like, this isn't a flight to Australia. Like, why am I paying $1,500 for a seat that doesn't move? Fuck, the AMC tickets, you buy a ticket to the AMC and at least your chair it vibrates, it motherfucking lays back, it has speakers and a call button for service. You ain't getting none of that with those $1,500 boxing seats. They tripping for real. But
so
let me get these super chats off because I got a triple one. So we gonna go ahead and ring the alarm because that's 3 in a row.
Word.
And that's Mike Wilkins. Shout out to Mike. Personal shout out, man. You've been rocking out each and every day,
multiple times
a day. So we just want to salute you and highlight what it is that you do. First super chat of 3. What's good, fellas? Truth versus Bud. Let's get it. Hopefully, baby. That's what we're discussing. And he comes right back. He says, give me Cobbs versus Lee or Thurman. I hope, what is he talking? Brandon Lee?
I mean, Brandon.
Is there another Lee at 47?
Maurice Lee.
Ooh.
In Jesus' name.
Ooh. Cobbs. Blair Cobbs? No, right? Is it Blair the Flair Cobbs?
Yeah.
Damn, so he wants Southpaw versus Southpaw. Because Maurice Lee is Southpaw too. And Thurman, but you see, this is an educated boxing
I'm gonna be
fan.
honest with you. I understand Brandon's not a welterweight, but he is a 40-pounder, and I feel that there's just as much chance of him talking about Brandon Lee at, because Brandon Lee was
more than Maurice Lee, right?
I think so. Brandon Lee,
even though I ain't going,
and
front,
Brandon Lee was just supposed to fight. Remember?
And Maurice Lee just fought, and he looks crazy. Now that could be genetics. But remember, Padman is his trainer. There was a time on this show where we thought Maurice was maybe, lost it. But Padman ain't crazy. So I'm assuming they got some sort of connection.
Yeah.
He wasting his time. Excuse me. He's spending his time with him. He got him ready for a fight. He believes it.
Yeah,
he sees something.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
But Maurice definitely looks good on videos and all that shit. He be looking in like amazing shape.
Yeah, he does.
Especially if he be light skinned. Light skinned dudes don't be that genetically ripped the fuck up like that. Like he is ripped.
Yeah, no, he does. I know, like I was saying, Brandon was supposed to fight obviously on that Jake Paul undercard this past weekend. So
Brandon Lee.
Yes. So I don't, it could be either one. But moving on.
Let me get to the third super chat. He says, after this past Saturday, we don't need to wait. Boots versus Ortiz Jr. Ness, you want it too. I guess I'll take that for sure, but I don't like forcing nobody into something they don't want to do. Ortiz ain't calling out Boots for a reason. Like, I don't understand this bullying tactic. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't want the smoke. Neither does Thurman. You know what I mean? But
who don't want the smoke?
Virgil Ortiz.
Oh, yeah. Do you think
he don't even mention his name? And let's be clear here. Isn't Virgil now with Rick Mirrigan?
He is with
Call it Rap City then. It's fucking over.
It should have been Rick.
It's over.
Yeah.
It will never happen then. Not now. He gonna have to see everything he's seen in Jose Ramirez before he let the leash on Regis. And obviously I'm using a metaphor because we ain't talking Regis, we talking
Boots.
All right, so I wanted to go to the super chat wheel. We got 3 super chats from Mike Wilkins that we got to spin for, and since he had 3 in a row, I figured let's hold off so he gets 1. If he lands on 15, it's a wrap. But I also want to highlight that we have now placed the Fraqua water bottle on our super chat wheel, giving you an opportunity to win one of these exclusive Fraqua water bottles. This is for big gloves only, right? So you could be using boxing gloves. I don't know what else is out there.
I mean, you literally could use it for anything. So any lacrosse players, hockey players, MMA guys, boxing guys, literally with your gloves, you could pick this shit up. And obviously without, you can still pick up. So
absolutely. So, this is something that I personally use now because, I don't have a trainer, right? So even when you see me doing pad work with any of these famous trainers, they're giving me 2-3 rounds. It's not like they're my trainer squeezing water into my mouth in between rounds. So this is perfect for me not to bother anyone. I can grab it, don't have to take off my gloves or anything like that. And it's truly not advertisement because that's all fact. Like, it would be a hassle to drink water. It is. We've tried it, especially with these RX bottles where you got to twist that off.
Yeah,
if you don't have some sort of squeeze bottle system, it's just a hassle. This is very, very easy, and it's made everything simple. So we are now doing a raffle, and this is on our raffle wheel. And check it out. See, it's loose so that it can swing both ways, but you can also drink it either way because it locks in place for you to. This is his, so I won't do that. But
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There it is. So now we've put that on our super chat wheel, and this actually costs $50 to buy American if you want your own, because this isn't some cheap Chinese manufacturer. This is made in the United Kingdom. All the products are made in the United Kingdom, and look at this. Look how hard this plastic is. This is like a very, very sturdy, non-bendable plastic. And even this top, right, like it's made with grooves so that it locks in place when you take this cap off. So again, it was made very well. It's a $50 bottle.
Now, for those of you, before y'all start tripping, anybody who knows, who has bought a quality water container.
Yeah, this one costs $39.
Yeah, so anybody who's bought those Hydro Flasks, those Yetis, they starting at $40-something, $50 going, you know what I'm saying?
And it doesn't have this handle, which once again, if you don't have a partner, a coach, someone assisting you, this is the best way to get your workout in, not have to bother anyone, and also don't slow you down. You can purchase one if you don't want to try to win it on the raffle. Just go to fraqua.com, and that is FRAQUA.com, and you can use the code TBV10 to get 10% off your purchase.
And just want to let all of our amateur fathers, our father trainers out there, this is an AIBA approved item, right? So any amateur event that AIBA is involved in, obviously that water bottle is already approved, and they're actually a partner with AIBA. So just want to make you guys aware, because I know we have a lot of amateur fighters and fathers listening in as well. So
absolutely. So once again, go to fraqua.com, use the code TBV to get 10% off, or send in the $15 super chat and be entered into our wheel raffle for an opportunity to win the Fraqua bottle right here on our very jam-packed super chat wheel, where our intentions is to give back to our community that continues to spend, like Mike Wilkins, who has sent in 3 super chats already, and the show just started. We're going to spin the wheel for you and hope that you land on something amazing.
Yes,
What'd he get, Champ?
We'll
What'd
be
he
ready
get?
in 5 minutes.
All right, so he landed on the keychain. So we'll put Mike Wilkins in the keychain, and we'll spin one more time.
Give him another spin. And what'd he get, Champ?
Call him perfect. He's in the Nico Ali Walsh hat, autograph hat by Nico Ali Walsh.
Custom
TBV, and that's Mike Wilkins, and is now in
also into the custom TBV keychain. So
that he is. He's actually the first person in the keychain, right? Or do you have anything over there?
Nope, he the first person. I was thinking the same thing.
Oh shit, let's go. And then let me see. So then we got $2 super chat Chris Carson saying if Boots not on a card, that's disrespect to boxing.
Well, you got to understand business. Boots is in with Al, man. He can't put you on the biggest card of the
year.
Last 5 years? I mean, what fight is bigger than this? What happened in the last 5? What?
By the time this took place, I think it would. I mean, yeah, I think it would have been the biggest fight of the last 5. I mean, Canelo Triple G 2 was in the last 5, not the first one. Mayweather McGregor wasn't in the last 5. By the time that fight takes place, let me see. Definitely one of them, that's for sure. Obviously, we'll have to see how well it does in the box office, how well it does pay-per-view. But definitely, I think the most anticipated fight of the last 5 years. If not that one, I'd say it's like top 2 or 3 most anticipated fights of the last 5 years. You know, I think Wilder Fury. You know, the second and third one for sure had a lot of build up to them. So,
absolutely, man. I'll tell you one thing. For our appreciation night, if it happens on November 12th or the 19th, you can expect us not only to have wonderful guests on hand and have, a great time with our audience and friends, but you can expect for Hardin to keep us totally lifted and in a happy place. As they have over 90 strains
on display and over 110 or 15, over 100.
I mean, just yesterday, what did I get? I got some supercharger.
Yeah, that supercharger. Shout out to Cookies.
I'm still off that OGKZ, right? That's what it's called, OGKZ. That last one I got.
Yeah, the last one you got. Yeah.
And that peach pie. Now that's my favorite. I actually racked up on that one. I got like 3 half-O's of those just on deck, chilling. So, when you come, you won't just continue to hear us talk about it. You'll get to try it. And, we can whisper a little discount code in your ear as well and send you over to Hardin to get you right if what we have isn't enough or satisfactory.
Not just that, but obviously because you will be here in Vegas with the Boxing Voice, not just will you be able to take a picture right here in studio, but you'll also be able to pick up some of our exclusive FTWR merch that is already available for sale or for purchase on their website. So if you go over to FTWR, to their website, you're already able to pick up the Boxing Voice merch. You got to go on the Boxing Gyms drop down. So they have like a fighters drop down. They have a boxing gyms drop down. We're under the boxing gyms drop down. So if you head over FTWR, go to the boxing gyms drop down, you'll see the Boxing Voice and you'll be able to definitely pick up some merch. But if not, you can do so.
I have the link somewhere.
You can definitely do so when you guys come in for the appreciation night.
This show Optimus Prime gifted 5 memberships.
What? Oh, they started that already? Because I remember they was doing like beta. I didn't even know they put me in beta.
So Jose Pereira was gifted a membership by Optimus Prime.
Oh, my
Bradley
God.
Savage was gifted a membership by Optimus Prime. Michael Ayeyo was gifted a membership by Optimus Prime. Mac Wavy Money Man was gifted a membership by Optimus Prime, and Cell Dogs was gifted a membership by Optimus Prime.
He need an applause for that. He just
give him a round of applause, yo. Shout out to Optimus Prime, champ.
Shout out to Optimus Prime and YouTube. I ain't even gonna front. That's something I've been wanting for so long. Like, that was a reason I wanted to go to Twitch. Because that's how you grow. Like, if someone likes you, they'll send someone subscriptions. Now they're subscribed to you, and they get to see you without knowing. And I thought that was an amazing option that Twitch had, and I am so happy that YouTube has copied that. Wow.
Yeah, give him a round of applause.
No, I certainly have already done so.
Give him another. Give him a fucking bomb or some shit, man.
Let's go. Shout out Optimus Prime. Let me see if that shows up like a super chat, or is that like a members only?
It's a members.
It showed up like a members only.
It showed up
chat.
as a members only.
That's so crazy,
so
right?
Brandon, you're gonna have to catch him, bro.
Yeah, that's so crazy because that doesn't let us follow them. They're crazy. They need to fix that bug. But we last stopped off at Mike Wilkins. We're next up with Chris Carlson. You got to that.
I did.
We got Supermex with a $5 super chat. Says, I don't believe ish till we get an official announcement. We've been closing in, and I quote, on a deal for 3 months now. I hope it's true, though. I'll be in town for it. Uh-oh, so you coming to Vegas. Let's take them to the super chat, Will. Fellas.
The first guest should be in about 1 minute.
Brandon said, give that man his spins. You're right. I don't even know how much memberships cost, though. Like, I don't know what memberships he bought. So how do we value his spins?
Yeah, that's...
Once we figure that out, we'll
figure it out.
Not
and
leaving behind.
Definitely make sure to get you together, Optimus Prime. Make sure you're very well compensated. Absolutely. And then we're going to spin the wheel for Supermex.
All right.
And his $5 super chat.
Brandon, make sure you don't forget that. We definitely want to show him love and give him his flowers for showing love to our community members. And we're spinning the wheel right now.
And the guest is in the waiting room.
Oh.
Via Zoom.
Really?
Yes.
Via Zoom?
Yes.
Oh.
So he like.
Really? David Benavidez glove. What was that super chat?
Supermex.
And that was $5
So
Supermex.
if you send another 10, champ.
You win it to win it. Let's go to our Zoom guests.
All right. We got Shaw Time, a.k.a. Ryan Shaw.
The TV's not on, Bo.
All right.
Call you.
Just 1 moment.
Always forgetting. Hey, Ryan, what's going on, brother?
What's up? What's up?
How are you, man?
I'm doing good, man. How about you?
Man, I'm excellent, brother. So where are you located?
I'm located in Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay. So what is it? Central Time over there?
Yeah.
All right. So what is it? 8 a.m.?
It's going on. Sorry, it's Eastern Time, so it's going on 9 a.m.
Oh, you good, man.
What
So
time?
you been up. We early over here. It's 6:59 over here on the west.
Okay. Yeah.
Look how early we got up just to do this interview with you, man. So talk to me, man. Born and raised in Tennessee?
Yeah. Born and raised in Nashville, man. Yeah.
Have you ever been to Atlanta?
Yeah. I've been to Atlanta a handful of times.
Did you ever train or have you been to Mustafa Mickens' gym? You look so familiar to me.
I've been out at, the Paul Murphy boxing gym, the Sugar Bird gym. I've been out there before.
Okay.
I haven't been to Mustafa's.
Nice.
He fought on some of the TriStar boxing cards.
Okay. Oh, you've been on TriStar?
Yeah.
Who you know, Matt or
Matt.
Dan?
Yeah, Matt. The promoter, Matt.
Okay.
For TriStar, yeah, that's who I know.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. He's pretty cool. So you got anything cooking? You got a date coming up?
Yeah, I fight next weekend, actually, August 20th in Oak Grove, Kentucky.
Okay, so you at the Oak Grove Casino?
Yeah.
All right, so this is a TriStar card.
Yeah.
Okay. You got your opponent already?
Yeah. It's a guy out of Texas, Hispanic guy from Texas.
All right, what do you know about him?
I just seen a couple of highlights, some small film on him. I know he's tough and he's coming to fight, so that's what I've been looking for, man. Just kind of see where I'm at, just challenge myself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, obviously, so far so good. It's been an easy road, 4-0, 4 KOs. Yeah. You know, you turned pro literally during the pandemic. How would you say the ride has been for you thus far?
It's been fun, but it's been hard. So just getting matched up at my weight class, it's so fine. It's so hard to find guys at my weight class over here.
What class is that?
I fight at 105, man.
Oh wow, you out there with Bam Rodriguez and them?
Yeah, I fight. Yeah.
Actually, Bam moved up, right? He moved from 105.
Yeah, he's at 15.
Yeah,
he went from 105 to 15,
no,
right?
He was at 08 then 12, 15.
Yeah, he was at 08, then moved to 15.
So how old are you?
I'm 27.
Wow. How do you do it, champ?
I'm not, honestly, my weight stays probably at around 118, 120-ish. So, man, that weight cut is not hard at all, man.
But is it frustrating because you're making a weight cut, especially this early on in your career, and I'm going to be honest with you, it don't matter if you got an opponent or not. You don't know if you're going to fight.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. And two, just with adding that being so long weight, then just starting out, like I'm starting to understand that, man, some fights might, fall through. That's what's been happening to me. I have a fight, I have an opponent, then all of a sudden the opponent drops out the fight. So, yeah, it does get frustrating. It does get very frustrating. Just, making a weight cut and then opponents drop out.
So what's the plan?
Man, honestly, even with been fighting at 105, I've honestly been fighting up too. I've been fighting at 112, 115. So, just right now, just wanting to stay active, man. Just staying active. That's my plan, just stay active between those weight classes. And I want to, go to and win a world title at 105 and 108. But 112, just stay focused on like the lower weight classes, the major lower weight classes.
So do you think that you will be able to bring attention, obviously, to those smaller weight classes? Like we've had, we've obviously had, Chocolatito, Juan Francisco Estrada, and no way these guys bring attention. They brought attention to 112 though, 115. Even 108, but nobody has really brought attention to the minimum weight. So do you believe that you'll be able to do that? I mean, so far, like I said, you got the knockouts.
Yeah, I believe I'll be able to do it. I mean, I'm, you can see, being an African American that low in weight, that you don't see that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
An African American fighting at 105 pounds, and just my style. I don't fight like the typical, smaller guy. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I believe I can bring a lot of attention to that 105 weight class. That's why I'm excited. That's why I'm like, dang, I can make 105. That's, I can start something different. I can put, eyes on that lower weight class. Because the last person to, the last big name in that weight class was Ricardo Lopez. He was the last major minimum weight fighter. The last major one. So I want to be, the next one to make 105, a noticeable weight class.
Yeah, man. Hopefully, you able to make that happen and get those opportunities to make that happen.
But what do you think you bring that will excite people? Like, why you?
It's just my style. I have that. I believe I have the it factor. I've been told I have the it factor. And
hey, I'm already getting texts from people saying that they in your weight and they'll see you eventually, man. Literally just got a text right now.
Okay.
So
tell them you've been looking for opponents.
Tell them put a name on it.
Tell them you've been having opponents drop out. Tell them don't text. Contact your promoter.
Yeah, we've been trying to get fights at that weight class. We've been trying to get tough fights just to test ourselves, just so we in it for. So
how'd you get into boxing? Obviously, 27, turned pro definitely a little bit later. How'd you get into the sport?
Man, I was just trying to learn and just to learn something else because I grew up playing basketball. So I was like, man, I just want to try to switch it up, see if I can do something different. So I started at 21, and like I said, the intentions behind it wasn't to go pro. It wasn't to compete amateur. I just wanted to learn. So my old coach, Fred Dulé, Austin Dulay's dad, the lightweight Austin Dulé, his dad
We know him.
asked me, "Hey, do you want to compete amateur?" And I was just like, "Sure, I'll try." So I did a couple of amateur fights, and then one thing led to another. But I will say my path has been a little bit different though. Like I used to go out to LA, I used to go out to Wild Card, and I used to spar a lot. I sparred Brian Gloria.
Okay.
I got there with Donnie Nietes.
Absolutely.
And, I just got a lot of good looks out there in Cali, so my path is a little bit different, man. I got to go in there and spar with some, world-class fighters, learn from that. So
is there another fellow American, minimum weight that you think? Because obviously minimum weight is a international weight class. You see more Japanese fighters and have success, or just Asian fighters have success in the weight class. Is there an American fighter that down the line you like, I want a big fight with him?
It's this guy right now, Jesus Haro. He's out there in Reno, Nevada.
Yep, I know. He's 10-1, right?
Yeah. I would like to fight Jesus Haro. I seen him. He got pretty good skill, man. And I just think it would be a good fight.
What about I don't know? Have you heard of another up and comer from Texas, Quantavious Slay? They call him Tay Money.
I heard of Quantavious. Yeah, he fights at 108, right?
Yeah, that's his manager just texted me, said that he's a 105 fighter.
Josh P don't want that fight. Tell Josh P he know Matt. Tell him call Matt O'Dan. He want that fight. I'm coming to that fight if y'all fight.
Yeah, I've seen Quantavious Slay's stuff too. Yeah.
What you think about him?
Yeah, he's solid. Yeah, he's solid, man.
Yeah,
I would like to fight him too. I would like I said, I just want to challenge myself, man. That's what I'm in it for.
So that's not a fight for you that you like, okay, cool, maybe down the line, since I'm still coming up, I'm undefeated.
Undefeated. Of course down the line. Yeah,
okay.
Of course down the line. Just I don't want to throw myself out there too early, but I just know right now that I am willing to, even think about fighting those type of fights. Like, down the line, that's exactly what I want.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what I want to do down the line.
So,
and man, those are the fights I want down the line.
So August 20th, you get the knockout. Should we expect a Haro call out after the fight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You had to think about that, champ.
Nah, I didn't, cause it's just like I said, I'm still in that area of building myself up, but yeah, I'm not afraid to fight anyone. When I tell you I've tried to fight quality opponents now, and none of them, like, it all just fell through. Like, I've been trying to fight quality opponents. Like, we tried to fight a guy 7-1 at 112, fell through. We tried to fight a guy that was coming off a solid amateur background, that fell through. So, like, I've tried to challenge myself.
I mean, you see Josh P, he's scouting you, man. He wants
he just texted me back. He said, we gonna get it on when it's for a belt, no doubt.
Oh!
Yeah. Hey, that's what I want.
Oh, come on, man. He just texted over here talking about how you, and then now he gonna say for a belt. That's like in the future.
Yeah, champ, when the time is right.
Oh, come on.
When the time is right, yeah.
The man trying to get a fight now.
When the time is right. But to those, obviously, you're very young in your career. Most people haven't seen you yet. How would you describe your style to the fight fans tuning in right now?
Man, I'm a boxer punch. Well, I say I'm more so of a boxer, but man, here lately, man, I've been turning into a boxer puncher, man. Just, not neglecting my strength and conditioning training. And, I have a new trainer now, so he's been teaching me how to sit down on my punches. He's been teaching me how to, use the ring, what is it, ring?
Generalship?
Ring generalship, man. We've been working on that a lot. So, man, that's why I'm excited for this fight, because this will be my first fight with the new trainer. And, man, from my sparring and just training, man, I can tell my power has come a long way. Speed has gotten better, quickness. So, yeah, I say I'm turning into a boxer puncher, man. I kind of look at a lot of Sugar Ray Leonard, like I said, Ricardo Lopez. I get a lot of like fighters from the 80s and just kind of, not necessarily, mimic that style, but just try to add my athleticism and mix all of that together.
Absolutely. Now, you've mentioned Ricardo Lopez, obviously a number of times. Very high. That's like the top
of the top.
The top of the top.
But wasn't what weight class was Too Sharp?
Too Sharp Johnson?
Yeah, wasn't he a lower weight class too?
Mark Johnson.
I think he was at 118.
I thought he was lower.
I think.
Let's see.
Because when you said African American at that lower weight, I automatically thought of him. What'd he start at?
Flyweight. Flyweight. So that's what, 12?
112. Okay.
That's 12.
Yeah, that's right there. What, he won that weight?
105.
Oh, you 105.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Minimum, like we've seen.
Yo, what was that? Ivan Calderon? Ivan Calderon then, right?
Let's see.
Gotta be from Puerto Rico. From Portorro. Yo, so who are some of the fighters you looked up to? What made you take this up? Any fighter in particular? Any reason in particular? Why boxing?
Man, like I said, I just wanted to learn how to do it. It just looked cool. It would have been cool to say, man, I kind of know how to box. I can protect myself. So I really just that was the influence behind it. Like, I just wanted to learn how to do something else other than play basketball.
Looking at your IG though, you like super athletic. You juggling and shooting threes and jumping rope all crazy. Like, you got a lot of talent, athleticism and things.
Yeah, and that is crazy. So once I learned the basics of boxing, all my athleticism, like the basketball background, all of that just kind of transitioned into it. So that was the cool part of just having experience in another sport, having background in basketball. I can see how it helps out with boxing.
Absolutely. I mean, Sergio Martinez, he didn't start till he was 21, and he was a former soccer player. So, absolutely.
Who you was picking, man? Jake Paul, Hakeem Rahman Jr.
Rahman Jr. That's who I was going with.
And why? Because of his experience, et cetera, or?
Yeah, the experience. I was going with his experience.
Okay.
That was one of my main reasons. I just think he's a better fighter.
Did you think that he would make the weight properly and safely?
I don't know, man. What was the weight supposed to be?
Originally 200.
Because I saw after, they said the fight was off and he couldn't make 200, man, he looked huge. And I'm just like, because what was his last fight? What was his last fight at when he fought
224?
Yeah, it was 224 against Kenzie Morrison.
I don't know. I mean, if he say he couldn't make the weight, then I just go with that. But man, I didn't. Wow, I did. Well, that 24 pounds is a big difference too. So
hell yeah. Plus, he weighed in. He weighed in at that weight, but he probably gained some weight.
Yeah, and then if he wasn't training for a fight, if he wasn't training since, he definitely done put on some pounds. So
man, it ain't no telling how much he got up to after that fight. Because I'm sure he took a little. He probably took a. Oh, I'm sure he took a break. After that fight, right? He got stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm sure he took some time off. Because I mean, they kind of order you to take time off once you get stopped. I want to say.
Yeah. So I mean, he was cleared by the New York Commission to move forward as far as him being stopped in his in his last fight is concerned, but definitely interesting to see, what's to come because, he didn't get this fight, but definitely gained a lot of followers, verified on Instagram now, over 250,000. So I think he's in a position to, get something. I don't know if he gonna get that Jake fight, but I think he gonna get something for sure.
Hold on, do you mind turning the camera on? It cut off.
Our camera cut off?
Yeah, it's off.
We see you though, but I mean, we are done with our questions. If you can, please give out any social media. For those that aren't following you, can do so. But we do appreciate you coming on the show.
Yeah, so my Instagram is Shawtime94, and you can just find me on Facebook at Ryan Shaw.
At Ryan Shaw.
All right, Ryan. Well, we appreciate you.
I gotta get on the TikTok platform, man, and the Twitter. I got to. Everybody's telling me to get on TikTok, so I think I need to do that.
Yeah, man, jump on that.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan. Thank you, bro, and best of luck on the 20th.
For sure.
Man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate it.
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you.
Do your thing, champ.
I got Mike Wilkins with a $5 super chat. Says Boots versus Ellis, Butayev, or James. Definitely Ellis. Stanonius. James, I don't know. James has been so far removed. Like, I don't think that it would be fair to James to throw him back off a loss.
He hasn't fought, obviously, since the Butayev loss. While Boots fought that night, he's fought one since. You know, same with Stanonius. So I think James needs to be, get back in the ring and get back in the win column before he gets thrown in there against the Boots.
Absolutely, bro. I totally agree. Let's spin the wheel for Mike Wilkins. Wheel,
and then in the meantime, I'll read Gus Firing's $2 super chat. Well, actually, let's see what Mike lands on, champ.
Spray ground bag. So, Mike, if you want, you already know another $10 gets you in the running for the spray ground bag.
Yes, and then gas.
For those that haven't seen it, let me just quickly show it. Because it is one of our most exclusive, even though mine's is fire because I got the bow.
8 o'clock here.
Even though mine's is fire because I got the whole checker print. You know what I'm saying? This one is actually dope because it's got the vegan black leather with the camouflage gold. Got the shark bite and the shark eyes on both sides. So get you one, my friend. The whole team has one here.
Yes,
we might have to
indeed.
give one to the intern if she sticks around. Hook up with one. So, who next?
We got Gus Fring with a $2 super chat.
Nah. After Mike Wilkins is Brandon Lynn's $5 super chat. He says, give me a full card of PBC 147 pounders. Spence versus Crawford, Stanonius versus Boots, Ugas versus Barrios, Ellis versus Butayev. Let's go. What do you think, champ? That sounds good.
Yeah. No, that sounds real good. I'm trying to find the one you saying.
Which one? Brandon?
Yeah, because after Mike, I had somebody else.
Look, so it's Joseph, Mike, Brandon, then Gus.
Oh, yeah, I don't.
You don't have Brandon? You probably got to refresh.
I just did, but it's all good, champ. So we got to spin the wheel for Brandon?
Spin the wheel for Brandon.
All right.
He likes them David Benavidez gloves, or at least wants to try and win one.
And in the meantime, Gus Fring says, November 12th is UFC 281, which is a very stacked card. Sounds like November 19th for Earl Bud he's referring to.
Kenichi Bear headphones. If you want a pair of Kenichi Bear, you got to send in another 10, Brandon. And, I mean, you're a workout guy, so you may want to use these headphones that can double as workout headphones, running headphones, and or gaming headsets, right? This works with Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. It has a attachable and detachable mic. Now, if you don't want to wait to participate in the raffle wheel, you can always go to KenichiBear.com, click on the Hibernation 5s, put in the discount code TBV and receive 15% off your purchase, or you can join our Super Chat Wheel raffle.
So before we go to the next one, I just want to, because I did read Gus's Super Chat, and I agree, man. UFC 281 is a stacked card, and I see really no point to go up against it. You get what I'm saying? Go a week later and have the capability and ability to have those UFC fans that are also boxing fans, not just to be able to watch the pay-per-view, but those who want to be in attendance as well.
Alrighty then. Brandon lands right back at us from Houston, says, would anyone be mad if Jake was Co-main, asterisk Ducks. Co-main of what?
I guess they saying of the Errol Crawford
versus who? How does a pay-per-view main event fighter become the co-main event on a pay-per-view fight? That doesn't make much sense. But we got average boxing fan with a $1.99 super chat. Says, don't compare Canelo's pool to Spence Bud fan pool. I think it can be compared. I think that this particular fight does do 70-80 in Dallas.
Well, I think he was talking to me because I was comparing ticket prices when I said that they'd be, compared like the prices would be adjusted accordingly and whatnot. So I think that is a fight that you can kind of compare those ticket prices to. But obviously that also depends on the venue, which that has not been confirmed. So definitely, I think that's a comparable, fight. But then we got Ed Weezy, $5 super chat saying, I seen that Sphere in February. It's supposed to be all screen surrounding the audience. Sounds dope. It's definitely not a fight stadium. See, I don't know. I guess I would have to see it in person, but they have a similar venue to that here in Vegas, at least on the inside. And they've done boxing fights there before. So I think it may be, a good venue to have fights. 18,000 is a lot of people that could be in attendance for sure. But
Fraqua water bottle. How much was that, super chat?
$5, champ.
So that means all you got to do is send in
another 10. So right here, obviously, if you train and working out, this is the water bottle for you. You can win it by sending in another 10, or just buy it by heading over to fraqua.com using our discount code TBV.
That's right.
Mike Wilkins, another $5, talking about.
Hold up. Shout out to Mike, man. That's like number 100 million.
Okay, yeah, Mike.
Shout out to Mike.
Mike Wilkins with another one says, I was talking about Maurice Lee. Brandon too much for Cobbs. He'll move up to 47 and smoke him.
See, so we were right on our assumption that it was Maurice.
Yeah. So shout out to you, Mike, man. You the man. Again. You the man.
Kenichi Bear headphones. So if you want those, Mike, you already know another $10 will get you in the raffle for that. What is next? So are we bringing in this last minute guest?
Yeah, he canceled last week.
All right. So how he just walk up in the studio?
And so we'll take a quick intermission. Be right back to bring in our next guest.
How you cancel on us and walk up in here today?
I told him the day before that he had to get fresh before he came in.
12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
Happening, people.
Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit. Stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuss, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amin of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Super Mac, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
In Jesus' name.
Without y'all, it ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida.
Intrigue the Incredible, straight out the ATL. James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. And now we are joined with our second guest of the day,
Darvin Bawari.
Darvin, so where are you from? I'm from Kurdistan. Oh, Bo is not ready for you.
Yeah.
I said, Bo, we ready?
Yo,
He said we
y'all can
ready.
hear me? Yes, sir.
I
yes,
think
sir.
Bo's ready now for you.
All right, so I'm from Kurdistan.
Oh, okay.
I'm originally from Nashville.
Not Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan.
Kurdistan.
Kurdistan.
Yes,
Where is
sir.
Kurdistan?
So we are in between Syria, Turkey, Iraq, and Iran.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're kind of like at
Can you
war.
talk just a little bit
just
more
bring
closer?
it closer.
to the-
I mean, you can stretch it. It gets
Yeah.
closer to you if you want to
Oh,
lean
yeah.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, so like we kind of at war with all four of them.
Oh wow.
And it's crazy out there, man. It's a crazy ass conflict out there.
How long have you been here in America?
I was actually born and raised in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm
Okay.
first generation.
Oh, so Bo is he's influential. You see him?
Yeah.
Bo's also from Nashville. The last guest was from Tennessee, so he's just on a Tennessee booking spree. Are you also fighting on TriStar Promotions?
I have not. I don't know if I ever will. We'll see.
What does that mean? Have you been talking to them?
No, but I'm looking for opportunities.
Oh well, you definitely need to get with them because they're out of Oak Grove. They're all over Nashville and Tennessee. They're the ones doing the most shows out that way.
Yeah.
So you've never talked to them?
To be honest, no, I haven't. I would like to though. I wouldn't turn nobody down. To be honest.
So what are you pro amateur still or?
So I got a regional Golden Gloves win, and after that, I was 9-1, 8 knockouts.
As a pro?
No, as an amateur. So I came out here, COVID hit. It's just been a process.
So you haven't turned pro?
I haven't. I've been working on it.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how close have you come?
Very close. I mean, dude, I've been sparring a lot of pros. Some of these guys you guys see on TV.
Like who?
I mean, Sharif Bulgari,
Okay.
Charles Hinman Tilly, you know what I'm saying? Some good guys.
Okay.
Juan Heraldez, there's been some great
So
people.
you're
I
at the
sparred with.
Mayweather gym?
No, I'm not at the Mayweather gym. I'm at DLX right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but, just getting work all around.
Okay.
Trying,
Nice, yeah. Absolutely.
Styles, experience.
So what's your weight class?
I'm trying to get into that 140 category. We'll start off there, see how things go. I was fighting at 155.
Wow.
Yeah.
You seem short.
I know.
How tall?
5'6".
Not the weight class for you.
Hey.
But Canelo's 5'6".
Hey, Mike Tyson was the shortest heavyweight too.
So you punching like Mike? You can't bring up Mike unless you a puncher.
Hey. Dropped a heavyweight with a body shot before. True story.
Was he a real heavyweight or he just weighed heavy?
6'3". Yeah, he in good shape. About 220.
Wow. And he's a real boxer.
I don't know about that.
But he was just a heavyweight frame.
Yeah, and he knew how to throw his punches.
That was here or over there?
Over there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just kind of one of those guys walking into the gym and just they've been sparring some people. I heard, and I had just come off of an injury and came in, and bro wanted to spar, let him know I was experienced.
Damn, you got in there with a heavyweight. You crazy.
Yeah, I be sparring a lot of bigger guys.
So what's the goal? What's the plan? Like, how do you move forward?
So right now I'm with Augie Sanchez. He is.
Is that the guy we just interviewed?
No,
but
that was Rocky Jimenez that we interviewed.
Yeah, Augie was working with Hassan Rahman Jr. as well in preparation for that Jake Paul fight.
The dude that was doing the pass that day we was there?
Yes.
Kind of like a baseball cap, white man?
Yes, correct.
Got you. So what's Augie saying?
Augie's saying some good things, man. We about to get some stuff moving. You know what I'm saying? I just right now, like, I've been.
But
back
moving
on my
in the
stuff.
amateurs or moving in the
I'm
pros?
done with amateurs, man. That stuff, I ain't disrespecting nobody, but that was a piece of cake.
I mean, you only had 9. How is it a piece of cake, champ? This is like a whole bunch of other.
Bro, I've been sparring some good people though. You know what I'm saying? Like experienced fighters with like 30 pro fights, and I only had 2 amateur fights. You know what I'm talking about? I grew extremely fast in the sport of boxing. I learned very fast, and I learned a lot.
How old are you?
I'm 25 right now.
You sound cocky, champ. Who you been in there with? You sparred Devin yet?
Nah, I ain't sparred no Devin.
What, you got some work with Gino? Being out your gym, he in your gym, man.
Spatter 4.
Oh yeah. Actually,
Little Gino.
I was in there moving around with his dad. Like we
Oh,
were
nah.
next to each other, shadow boxes. So I was watching him, man.
No, his dad is the truth.
Yeah, his dad moved different, man.
Yeah.
He got that snap on his punches.
Mm-hmm. And he got sold, man. He was a slick fighter.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy.
I seen him, man.
So Augie's telling you could take it to the next level.
Yes.
He sees it in you.
Yes. I had some problems before this. I had broken my nose. I never went to a doctor for it.
So
Never
you just
got
let it
checked.
heal.
Yeah, it just kind of been.
So now again, breathing right.
Yeah. I'm fighting with this thing, man.
But-
It don't even hurt no more. I can breathe, you know. I've learned to adapt to this.
So what is your ultimate goal? Like with boxing, obviously you getting a real late start.
Yeah.
So what is the ultimate goal? Because you
Right
haven't fought. I mean, in what, at least 2.5 years?
Yeah.
So what's the ultimate goal? Because you got to get things moving, man.
Hey, I hear y'all, but this first fight is the first thing we trying to get down. As soon as we get our foot in
Pro
that door,
fight.
yes. As soon as that happens, my foot's through the door and it's just game over.
So what's holding you back from that first fight?
Getting a team together, getting the camp going.
But what do you mean? Don't you got Augie and DLX? That's
My
the
dad's
team.
not here yet. You know, I got some stuff. You know.
Where's
Like
your dad?
what?
Oh, my dad's in Kurdistan right now. He about to be back in like a week.
Okay, only a week.
Yeah.
That's guaranteed.
Guaranteed, man. Hey, I've been watching.
So
a
I mean,
lot.
so in a week, you could start planning. He coming in a week, you could start getting the fight.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. We've been doing that. We think about heading over to Mexico.
Oh, okay.
So you willing to pay for your opponent?
First fight, second fight, you know, and then come back over here.
I'm gonna give you the number of TriStar, man, so you ain't got to go all the way to Mexico.
Hey, I would love to go back home and fight.
Tennessee's where it's at, man. They doing big things in Oak
They
Grove.
just had Big Baby
over there.
They just had Big Baby Miller. They just had Big Baby Miller on their card. Yeah.
And
Jarrell,
the dude that was lead sparring partner for Jake Paul, Rydell Super Maze Hayes, was
Oh,
the co-main.
I actually know that guy. That's my man's right there. He's cool people.
Okay, yeah.
Real good guy.
Yeah, so he was co-main on that, and then Big Baby was on that card. So
I'm shocked that Bo, being from Tennessee, didn't give you James Payne's number, who works with TriStar.
I got it.
You could have been. You could have been fighting. You could be fighting next week, bro.
I left 2020. As soon as I got here, maybe a month after that, COVID just smacked everything out the way. I had a couple good opportunities. I ain't gonna lie. I was supposed to fight on ESPN in LA. COVID canceled that out, and then I had another opportunity in October.
what card was that?
I don't remember, man. I was at the Microsoft Theater.
Mm.
I was supposed to get a 4-rounder.
Okay.
But
so
Man,
no manager
with Abdullah Mason.
no manager, no promotions, nothing. Just me and Augie and my dad so far.
Nah, I mean you got to keep it like that right now, you know, because
it's the start.
Too many hands in the pot.
True story. You ain't lying. I agree with you, man. It's hard, you know.
So why are you waiting for your dad? Was he like an amateur boxer, a former fighter? What?
My dad actually used to train with Buster Douglas.
Okay.
Back in Ohio. And my dad, you know.
So your family's been in America.
Yes, my dad came. I want to say late 70s.
Because your English is phenomenal to be from.
I appreciate that, boss.
Wherever he's supposed to be. I mean, he was born
But
here.
he was born here. His English is of.
I mean, but you know how it is. They could take you back too. Like some people were born in America
Very
just for
true.
that blue passport. Then
Nah,
they take their ass back to their culture.
Very true. I have a friend who literally was born in New York, and his mother 3 months later took him back to DR, and he didn't come back to the States till he was 18.
Yeah, because a lot of families
Or
want you to
17.
be raised in that culture. Because over here is a little crazy, man. America is a little crazy. So it's wide open, man. These children go ape shit. But why boxing, man? I mean, like he said, late start, brutal sport. I mean, you don't have any other skills that you think would have made you successful? Is this what you feel and believe you're the best at?
I have accomplished so much in so little time in boxing. I started off actually doing Taekwondo when I was a lot younger. I got into a lot of fights as a kid. Man, I wrestled for a long time, and then next thing I know, my my dad was like, just try boxing, you know. At first I was doing it for a weight loss thing, and then I started realizing I'm a little too good to be, you know, just doing this for weight loss. And the next thing I know, he's like,
Bo, is this man nice? Because he keeps saying how good he is, Bo.
I never met him before.
What the fuck?
I never met him.
So you just bringing in stragglers? This guy's crazy, man. How do you know is he the real deal or what?
I just do what I'm told, bro.
Hey, come to the gym.
I seen him on the.
When's the next time you sparring?
You be training after 4, don't you?
I'm in the gym.
But when are you sparring?
Today, tomorrow, the next day.
Man, no fighter spar every day, bro.
No, I ain't gonna say I spar every day, but I'm gonna be in the gym every day.
Okay, but
So
when is sparring days
whoever
for you?
walk in, whatever Augie said, you sparring today.
Nah, I hear you. Sometimes it is the trainer that dictates.
Yeah, but you guys don't have like set days.
Set days, so your body's not.
He lets me know.
Okay.
I just come in, I'll work when that day is either conditioning, it's either sparring, it's mid work, it's something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's.
Yeah, we gonna have to come see it because you cocky as hell. I want to see you. I want to see you shine.
You gotta be a little confident in yourself.
No, you do.
know what I'm
absolutely,
saying?
absolutely.
This is that sport. I mean, if they not gonna believe in you, you gotta believe in yourself first.
Yeah,
that's how it works.
Because if you don't believe in you, nobody else will.
Exactly. I've been in some wars, man.
In the gym.
In the gym, man. I've been in some
I mean,
wars.
is that good though?
Yeah, it's experience.
What?
You learn things.
But you losing in the gym, not in the ring. You know, you losing rounds boxed in the gym.
Hey, you right.
Versus making them count on your pro record. But I get you. You got to get that experience some way, especially since you didn't get it in the amateurs. So
yeah,
you know, you're gonna have to work for sure.
In Nashville, it got to the point, man. Some of the fights, like people wouldn't even show up
to the amateur fights.
They wouldn't even show up.
Why? Because they knew you was about to knock them out.
Literally. I used to go to Smokers and just like finish 2 people off at the same time. Like back to back.
Oh, I thought you meant like you was fighting 2 guys in the ring.
No. Like he'll go to smoker shows and fight twice on one show.
Now for those, because there's gonna be people listening that doesn't know what a smoker show is. So you fought in one. Can you explain what a smoker show is?
So a smoker show is basically like a bunch of people will show up from different gyms, and you'll match up with your weight class and experience, and you guys basically just go at it. So it's like an exhibition.
Exhibition?
Exhibition.
Yeah, got you. Yeah. Okay. So how many smoker shows would you say you fought? Because many people
4.
Many people would consider like a smoker like an unsanctioned amateur fight, basically.
Yeah.
You know. So okay. You know, just wanted to let the audience know because I'm sure many people didn't even know those things existed or went on. So
yeah.
So definitely looking forward to. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm ready to see because you definitely talk you talk that shit. So I definitely need to come see you get some work in. And if you need some sparring around your weight class, let us know. Let us know.
140.
Hey, I'm at DLX.
140, man. I don't know who's at DLX at that weight.
Oh, I don't know about DLX. I'm just saying in Vegas, there's so many.
Yeah, there's so much, man. I've worked with some very good people.
Have you worked with Keith Hunter?
Keith Hunter, no. I did work with Kevin Henry.
Okay, Coach Kevin Henry?
Yeah, me and him was working for an entire year.
I thought he was saying Kevin Johnson, the kid that...
nah. I know you talking about, Nah, Coach, you know Coach Kevin Henry. Be with Michael Hunter and whatnot. Work with Michael Hunter and whatnot. Okay. Well, no, man, definitely gonna keep an eye out. Definitely
for
gonna
sure.
Have not to come check you out.
Exactly. There's not much more to say. We just have to see what it is you can do from this point and then report it back to our audience and hope that you do get a professional fight. We will give you the number to a promoter that will be more than willing to work with you, but you know how it is. It's no different than Mexico. You're going to have to pay for your slot.
Hey,
but at least it's TV.
It'd be like that,
At least it's TV, though.
And it's in Tennessee.
Hey, you got to work for what you want, right?
Absolutely.
That's how life works.
But you being from Tennessee, if you this knockout puncher that you are, you know, guys like Rodell, who you do know, they don't pay because they sell tickets. If you sell tickets, you can make some money with this company.
I'm sure if I go back and fight home, you know.
How long has it been since you've been in Tennessee?
Oh, man, I ain't going to lie. It's been about 2.5 years.
But you still, so do you have a lot of family out there or? Because I know.
I have a lot of friends out there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But my family, my mom's side is all back home. And then my dad's side live over here in San Diego.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah, Chan. Well, let the people know where they can follow you. Definitely gonna have to, keep up and come check you out.
Hey, I appreciate y'all for having me on this platform, man.
For sure,
Absolutely.
man. We wish you the best of luck, man. I hope you get these, these fights and get this career moving.
Yeah, man. Hey, I can't wait. I know it will be a great career.
For sure.
Just stay tuned. I'm telling you.
Yes, sir.
What's your IG?
Yeah, let the people know where they can follow you.
At X Iron Fist X.
X Iron Fist X. Well, all right. We'll be right back. Take a quick intermission, and we'll be right back to take some calls.
All right.
Years. I never expected it to turn out like this. TheBoxingVoice.com. Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
What's happening, people?
Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit. Stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuss, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amin of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Super Mac, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
Jesus' name.
Without Chad ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish Vega, Palm Beach, Florida. Intrigue the Incredible, straight out the ATL.
James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
Checking in from Tennessee, it's Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots, got us.
What up? What up? What up? We back. Let's see where we left off at. We had Average Boxing Fan. Then we got Ed Weezy. You said that?
Yes. And
yes, you did. Did we spin for Ed Weezy? I don't think so.
Oh, shit.
On the real.
Let's see. We'll wait for Bo to come back. Mike Wilkins, though, in the meantime, $5 super chat. Another one.
Damn. What'd he say?
I read that one too. He said I was talking Maurice burning too much, and then he says Boots versus Ellis as a main event. I can see it and I want it.
All right. Well, we got a $5 spin for him. Ask Bo that question while I spin this.
What question? Oh yeah. Did Ed Weezy
Did we spin the wheel for Ed Weezy, Bo? I don't think so. Ed Weezy.
I thought we did because I read
David Benavidez glove for Mike Wilkins. So Mike, if you want it, you got to send another 10. If not, just keep doing what you're doing. We still love you nonetheless.
And then $2 super chat. Real Jose 1997 says, bro went 9-1 and ducked the open bracket. Chill. Real Jose, shout out to you for the love, champ. And then Mr. PBC, $2 super chat saying, Bivul Bebe.
Bebe.
That's what it says. Bebe.
Yo, hilarious.
Then we got $10 super chat, casual boxing fan. I finished off two dudes at the same time, end quote. He says, X Iron Fist X. Shout out TBV.
He said,
don't slam Bo for that one, bro. Shit was entertaining.
He said, shout out TBV. Yo. Yeah, Bo caught us off guard and by surprise, but that was fun.
I was caught off guard.
That was fun, man. It was now he got me wanting to go see what he got.
But when you sparring though,
that's what I told him. I said, now you gotta actually get you some work because people looking.
$10 spray ground. So all you gotta do is send another $5 casual boxing fan, and you will be in the running for this beautiful spray ground backpack. Backpack.
You know the kids going back to school, casual boxing fans. Just
Yo, do we got any polls, Bo?
Go ahead, get it.
No
get
poll.
Your kids a fly book bag, champ.
Let's get the poll going. Do you think it happens on either 12th or the 19th? Like either date, right? Like, do you think this is real. Like, do we really get the fight in November? That's the question. Do we really get the fight in November? Do
Yeah,
you
fuck the
believe?
date. Fuck the date. Just put, do we really get the fight in November?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Do you really believe we getting it? Do you really believe it?
Nah, for sure.
I want to believe it, man. It sounds almost too good to be true because it's like 90-something days before the fight. That sounds like, whoa, they're really promoting? They're really giving it the right amount of time to give it the best opportunity to do its best by promoting it 90 days out? Like, I'm like, okay, that's what's up.
Hopefully, that means announcement soon. You know, at least a 3-4 city press tour soon. You know, those things are definitely needed for an event like this. And I'm telling you, you know, 3 months out is enough time, but it has to happen soon.
I think that we need to spin the wheel for my mans in them who gave all the subscriptions. I don't know what those are. Like, let me see, son, if I could find that, actually.
If you could find what?
Nothing, hold up.
Oh, all right. But yeah, just want to remind everybody to subscribe, hit that like button, hit that notification bell so you know when we go live
fucking way.
Every day of the week. What up, champ?
Wow, that dude is crazy. Okay, so that's how you did it. He ain't no joke. That's fire, man. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You gotta buy the subscription?
5. Oh, hell yeah. He did 5. I want to say that's $25. I want to say he put everybody on a contender. He didn't even make them prospects. He gave y'all contender status. So only way you could be a contender, I think, is $5.
Let me see it. How do you buy one?
You go to the link in the description. Scroll down. See? How much is it to join?
So it is. So right now it's like half off. So for the contenders, $250 a month. Right now.
Oh wow! They're doing a promotion.
So,
YouTube is doing a promotion.
It's a discount funded by YouTube. This one-time offer is personalized and time limited.
Oh wow!
So actually, if you guys right now head over to
get
become
half
a member,
off.
So the prospect is typically $3 a month. That's half off. The contender is typically $5 a month. That's half off. The champ is typically $15 a month. That shit not discounted.
That's insane that YouTube does their own promotion. That's pretty dope of them. Shout out. All right, so since they're half off, each one is $250, right? So that's 5.
So
10,
that's $12.50.
$250.
$12.50.
What you said. So we'll spin the wheel.
We'll spin the wheel for you, champ.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, shout out to Optimus Prime for doing that, man. That was some real shit. Obviously, not just are you supporting, but you're growing the boxing voice.
Absolutely. You're giving some of these members that wouldn't otherwise, join an opportunity to see what perks and emojis and things like that they have by becoming a member. That being said, you landed on the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame shirt,
which is a $10 entry. So you do have your $2.50 just with that love.
Just
so we
chilling
appreciate
there.
you.
And that was for Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime, that is correct.
Let me, before we move on, I just want to make sure that I put a couple of things in there. If you got anything, you can take lead.
Yes, sir. But, well, actually, we got any callers? I do want to open up these phone lines. Let the people voice their opinion. This is the most anticipated fight of the year. I'm sure people got plenty to say. James Payne, what do you say? Is you trying to get your fellow Tennessee
native on your card, trying to give him a place to, like, you know what I'm saying, showcase his skills?
Can y'all hear me?
We hear you.
I bet that it's me checking in from the great state of Tennessee. It's your boy James Payne, Mr. Lethal himself, and like I know, the best part of waking up. TBV in my cup, man. Shout out to the TBV alumni, made that slogan world famous. Yo, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out Ryan Kidshaw. I'll be seeing him next week in Oak Grove at the casino. You know what I'm saying? He gets back in the ring, so we gonna see him do his thing once again. He been handling business like a true professional, even though he's fairly new to it. Don't have that many fights, but he been handling this business like a professional, looking real good. He's always in shape, and he brings out a crowd. He has people that follow him around no matter what we put him on. He do his thing. Shout out to Mr. Arnfield. I don't remember his name, but good luck to you with your career, champ. I'm gonna just leave it at that. If he really want to get busy, then y'all got the numbers of the man in charge, so y'all put him with him, and he'll, they take care of the business.
I'm putting him with you, man. I'm putting him with you. You the man in charge.
You can put him with me. You can put him with me, but I'm gonna send him right up the chain, and he gonna, if he really trying to do that, he gonna have to do that. And his pocketbook is where it's at. So, I wish him luck with it. And if he, if I can do anything to help him, I will try. But at the end of the day, if he wanted to get on one of them cars, he gonna have to pay like he weigh. But back to the issue at hand. This hypothetical situation that could be a thing in November, man. Hopefully we get that fight. The boxing world know everybody want to see that. So I hope that they make it happen. I'm gonna pretty much just leave it at that, man, because I done did so much talking, man. I started to turn blue in the face about that fight. So I don't want to talk about it no more. I want to see something. So just let them, let's put it in the atmosphere, put it in the universe. They know what we want. They need to make it happen. And so if they can make it happen, and hopefully tickets will be affordable so regular people like us can go to it, because everybody's not a celebrity. Everybody's not a millionaire. Everybody ain't balling. So y'all need to take that into consideration when y'all take these fights. Put them in small venues with an exorbitant ticket price, and then you raise the pay-per-view price up. So no matter whether you at home or trying to actually come, you busting our fucking head right before the holidays. So just remember that we regular people out here, and we support the sport of boxing. So with that being said, y'all know what this is. It's the illest, trillest, dopest boxing podcast in the entire galaxy. That's third rock from the sun astrologically, that type of shit. I am James Payne Lethal, the blue collar bully, getting back to it. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
All right, who's next?
LV Slugger.
Let's go.
LV, what's good?
TBV, what up, fellas? Y'all hear me?
You know it.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, man. PBC, Showtime, man. They need to get on their job and make sure this fight happen, man. Like I've been saying for a minute, boxing need this fight, man. The whole sport, we need it. You know what I'm saying? This the biggest fight in boxing. A lot of a young crop of lightweight, just a nice crop of talent coming up, man. And I feel like this the fight to put an eye on the sport, man. We need it, man. So PBC, Showtime. The boxing guys, man, please let this fight happen. We need it. It's similar to that Wilder, that Fury Wilder trilogy, how they had an all heavyweight undercard. They can do similar with this, a welterweight. They got a nice crop of welterweights over there. Boots, Rashidi, Cody Crowley. They can just mix them up, Stanionis. But I'm hearing Stanionis versus Boots. I'm not sure Stanionis will take that fight knowing that he one shot away from getting that shot at the title. So, you know what I'm saying? Just however they can do it, man. I feel like they can really, put on a good event with this, man. So hopefully, like I said, the Boston guys do what they got to do. PBC Showtime. Get the fight done, man. We need it. Number one.
Yes, sir. Definitely need that fight. Definitely looking forward to it, man. Hopefully, we ain't waiting too long. We've waited enough. We don't need to wait no more. Just want to remind everybody who would like to call in, you got to raise your hand on Discord. Bo, who we got, champ?
No hands raised on Discord, but we do have the poll. Do you think Spence Crawford fight really happens in November? 65% say yes, 35% say no.
65 is a good number.
Yeah, I like 65%.
But if there isn't anyone else, then you know what time it is. It's time to go. Catch us on the next one.
Of course, Big Fish Vega raised his hand right at the bell.
Big Fish.
Big Fish. El pecado grande. Did we get to that $5 super chat? Forget them kids. Let me get the bag.
Let me see. No, we did not.
Casual boxing fan says, forget them kids. Let me get the bag. Mad as hell. The fight not gonna be in Arlington. Errol has shown he can do it in big stadiums.
So, well,
He had landed on something for
Yeah, spray ground. He's saying forget them kids because I said school coming up, get the kids a nice.
So he want to be in the spray ground.
Absolutely.
Good morning, can you hear me?
We do.
I'm with him, man. Fuck them kids, man. My son just emptied my pockets getting ready for this fucking back to school. But it's all good, man. Yeah, it's nice to hear another source. Maybe I know Dan Rayfield doesn't really like to put something out there unless he is for sure got something to back him where it's more tightening of the screws than Mike Coppinger. But yeah, November, that
Blasphemy.
works. It works for me, man. Just get the fucking fight done. We've been waiting. Honestly, enough has been said about this fight. I think most of us are drained, just tired of speaking on it, talking about the hypothetical matchup. Make it come true, and I'm sure the energy will pick up. I really don't expect the undercard to be with so many heavy hitters. I'm sure they're using a lot of resources to pay these dudes to get them in the ring. So yeah, I see Stanionis' name. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just a little fill-in fight, just something to put out there. But whatever, man. I'll be buying the fight. This is the fight we all been waiting for, so I'll be staying tuned. I appreciate y'all.
I agree, man. I'll be buying it. This is the one I've been waiting for. Who next?
We got N.O.
N.O. What up? I'm putting the link in the description, or rather the live chat, for anybody that wants to use our Discord to call in and voice their opinion. Do so. N.O., what up? Oh, he ain't got service. Call him on the road again.
My shit trip.
There you go.
Whoa. You can hear me?
Yeah.
What's good? What's good? You heard me?
What's happening?
They saying November the 12th. I can make the 12th. I can't make that 19th, bro.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be the 12th, champ. I don't think.
Why you say that? Why you feel that way, Danny, bro? Why you gonna put that in the air like?
I'm just saying, champ. One of the biggest UFC cards is on that day. It don't make sense for them to go up against each other, brother.
This the biggest fight in boxing, man. Ain't nobody worrying about no UFC, bro. Keep it real.
Okay,
bro.
tell that.
I'm saying, like, what you rather see? You rather see two dudes on the ground,
bro?
wrestling?
But you talking about us? Why do you not want the sport to grow? Why would you not want UFC fans to see the biggest fight of the year? Why would you not want them to
put
see
it on the same night? We're gonna take their fans,
bro.
We're gonna take their fans on the same night.
Logically, if you put it on the same night, that shit not gonna happen.
So what you think gonna get the more views? That fight, I'm talking about this particular fight and that particular UFC fight.
I think this fight get more views. It doesn't matter though. Whatever that UFC fight get, let's just say if this does 1 million and that only does 200,000, now this shit could do 1.2.
Yeah, I feel you on that, bro. I'm gonna be on fucking vacation. I'm gonna have to watch the fight on my laptop or some shit, bro. That's gonna be fucked up. Yeah. But I'm going on a cruise. I'm gonna be on a cruise, man. I'm gonna be on an 8-day cruise.
Oh, you ain't even gonna get no service, champ. Just turn your phone off.
I see Danny, bro. Danny, bro. I thought we was cool. Bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm getting
That's
your
why
heart.
He telling you the truth.
I don't want to lie to you, champ.
Boy ain't want me to make the fight anyway. Like, I ain't tripping on Bo, bro. You hear me?
You know Bo be hating.
Yeah, they might. You know what? They might play it on the cruise though, right there on the jumbotron, right there by the big pool and shit.
Yeah, that's wishful thinking.
So I don't know. I might be able to kick back, relax with my fucking pina colada. And you dig and think about what TBV told me, and I'm gonna have to update y'all how they doing these vacations and shit now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But I hope the fight do happen, bro. You already know who I'm going for. You know what I'm saying? I like both fighters, bro. But this the biggest fight in boxing. They gotta make it happen. And if it's the 19th, it's the 19th. It's all good. But where it's gonna be at? Dallas or
Vegas. You know that.
Yeah. Well, shit, man. That's my call, though, bro. Get things for the info. Then hopefully there's some solid shit, bro. Cause I'm tired of breaking the fight down. I don't even want to talk about how this person gonna win, that person gonna win. I don't know about y'all, but I'm burned out. I just want to see the fight now.
Just let us see it at this point. I feel you, champ.
Got True Roll Tide.
True Roll Tide.
What up? What up?
Got on mute.
True Roll Tide.
3,
2,
1. Got
Blast
unmute.
off.
True Roll Tide.
triple time.
Blast off.
Who we got next, Bo?
That's it.
That's it. Call me Ness GTO. Time to go.
Of
Call
course,
TBV's People Champ.
Let's go. Keep it going, fellas. That's the only way to do it. You ain't calling in. How we gonna stick around? Juno.
Brandon Maurice.
What's going on? No air.
Yeah, you know.
You ain't got no. You ain't. That's why we don't do intros no more, because it's like half you dudes don't got service. So it's like we play an intro and then it's hello, hello, and it's a waste of an intro. Like, look, can you even hear us? Are you even there? Is that just your avatar and you've passed on? Yep, he's gone. That's what I'm saying. Why play an intro for that? That's why I've eliminated it. It's like you play an intro, then dude like, yo, you hear me? They talk over it. You hear me? You hear me?
Start saying that, everybody start raising their hand.
Right.
Good.
We got Davidian.
What up, Davidian?
Yo.
Yo.
What's up to you?
What's good?
Can y'all hear me okay?
We hear you fine.
All right. Yeah, thank you for the glove.
Oh, you got it already. You got it already.
Yeah, that shit came quick.
Fire.
Yeah.
I guess Buffalo Falls ain't too far.
No, it's not. 716 Bills Mafia. You already know what it is, Ness. Come on.
Talk to us, Chad. What's good?
Not much. Just am waiting to see that Errol Spence and Crawford fight. Lane fight I want to see. You know? So, I don't know. I ain't got too much to say. I know Canelo and them is coming up. Can't wait to see him bounce back. But other than that, you know, great show, great interviews. God bless.
Appreciate you, Davidian.
In Jesus' name.
Show. Who next?
Brandon Maurice.
We're going to go back to TBV People's Champ.
Who next?
Man, can y'all hear me?
Now we can.
It's not the callers, it's the bum ass server y'all be
using. You lying.
I'm just letting you know, man. Ask the people. I'm the people's champ. Ask the people. Yeah, man. I believe Dan Raphael. I always thought he was more, resourceful than.
Then who?
Then he is more resourceful than that Metro piece of shit service you got.
You terrible, champ.
I mean, because they try to blame the server, but then when people with real service call in, it never, like, why is it never a problem for like a stone bone?
I just want to know why so serious.
Oh, is he there? It's also never a problem for Jonathan Sims. You're right. Oh, yeah, Jonathan.
Champ.
You got to
unmute.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Danny.
Let me ask you a question, sir. Can you hear us properly, or is Brandon telling the truth? And I mean from Cincinnati.
It's a little mix of both. Like, I have to do what Bo say, come out and come back in several times. But when it's connected, is great. But it does lose connection here and there throughout the show. So I think it could be a
Are you driving as well, or are you stationary?
No, sir. Stationary at home. Every time I call in, I'm from home. So that may be why I get good service when I finally call, but I do be having to exit and come back in throughout the show, like Bo suggests.
All right, but champ, appreciate you calling in. What you got for us?
Well, first, let me say something. Ness, the appreciation night is a great thing and a great idea, but it's by far not the greatest. The greatest idea you came up with was this fucking show. And please don't ever get that twisted. It's not even close. But shout out to Davidian, man. He always got good calls. I'm with you, Ness. I think they can make it work in the stadium. I think Danny has some really good points about the financial structure, but if there's a will, there's a way. And, I was looking at this yesterday about this fight, thinking, like, if they can't get the networks to do it, could they do it on their own and what that cost would be? Maybe that's null and void if the networks are going to pay for the fight, but I agree with you that they can make it work in Dallas, but Bud is not going to fight in Dallas. that's probably the biggest impasse in that situation with Dallas. Is Bud's not going to Dallas because he feels like Earl will have the advantage. But I agree with you. This is the hardcore fight, and of course they're going to make money off of it. So we're just going to have to pay for it. But keep being the voice, keep giving us this platform, and maybe one day we can make change. Thanks for the call.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, champ.
PBC.
He got his server deafened. Hold on.
What the fuck?
Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, man, I can't wait for Terence Crawford and Bud. I was hoping for it to go to Texas. More seats available for people like hardcore fans, but hey, they're getting their money. They should definitely do what they want to do. And of course, Bud doesn't want to go to Texas because then Errol would have the home advantage. So it is what it is. I'm going for Bud. I would say 9th or 10th round KO. I think Earl leaves himself open for too many spots. His timing is totally awkward, loose, and lazy. And I think Bud's footwork is definitely going to just destroy, and his cat-like reflex is going to destroy Errol Spence. When Errol Spence goes into that mode of going dog for dog, he exposes himself too much. I think Bud is going to capitalize on that. But I can't wait for the fight, man. And shout out to you, Ness, for letting me free. I don't know what happened, but
yeah, that's the moderators, man. I don't even I say this shit so much, it's corny. These dudes get wrenches and they blocking people. I don't block people. I don't know what the hell's going on.
We got Coach JT.
Coach JT, what up?
Can you hear me?
We hear you.
Yes, sir.
All right. What up, TVB? I hope this fight do take place. It's been long overdue. I got Errol in the fight. I keep my opinions, my points of the fight. I think Errol will win the fight. But for some of the stuff PBC just said, I think that's where it's gonna come in fruition for Errol to win the fight on that dog and all that. But I hope the fight take place. And also, I agree with you, Ness. I don't think it should be Vegas. Even if it's not in Dallas, it could be like a place like in Atlanta or somewhere else to make it more neutral.
So Vegas is not neutral.
Hold on, Danny. Calm down.
I'm asking a question.
Calm down. That's number 2. What I'm saying is everything is always in Vegas. Make another spot a little different.
Yeah, he's saying find another neutral location. Okay, well, is what he's saying. Find another neutral location because everything do come to we tired of Vegas. It ain't for everybody. They think it is.
Okay, well that's cool. That's cool. Well, tell the other neutral locations to come up with the money because that's true. That's what it's about. That's true. It's money.
It's site fee. You were right.
Hey, look. At the end of the day, I don't control none of that. I'm just giving my opinion. I think Atlanta will be a good neutral spot for both fighters to come out. Make it a bigger spot. Everybody run to Vegas for the big fights.
Hey,
I'm trying somewhere else. So
Coach JT, look, I'm with you. If they do it in Atlanta,
I love it.
I would love it. The Bears play the next day, so I get to see a great fight and a football game the next day. Let's do it.
That makes sense.
Let's do it.
Right, so I'm all about change, but I mean that's all I got. We can go back and forth about this Errol and Bud. It's long overdue. I got Errol winning the fight. I like both fighters. I just think Errol in this type of fight he'll come out on top based on skill sets and style. That's my call.
All right. Anybody else up?
I'm scared to say no because every other time I said it.
All right, well, Nash, you know what to say.
Arrivederci.
You got to give out, that's GTO, Instagram and Twitter. That's the gives. TikTok and YouTube. My co-host, Ringwalk Danny. Bo, where can they follow you?
Bo Mason _TBV.
We are the Boxing Voice on all social media platforms. Catch us on the next one tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern. We out.
Peace.